Several wins for the crypto industry as U.S. regulators back off efforts to cripple companies. It's Wednesday, March 26, 2025. I'm Christine Lee. This is CoinDesk Daily. IMX token surging after U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission dropped its investigation into Web3 gaming platform Immutable, ending threats of enforcement charges. Immutable, an Australian company, disclosed that it had received a Wells notice, essentially an official heads-up from the SEC that it intends to file an enforcement action against the recipient in November. At the time, the firm speculated that the SEC's investigation was tied to its listing and private sales of its native IMX token back in 2021. The SEC has closed numerous investigations against crypto companies in recent weeks. The U.S. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation is ending its practice of banking discrimination against crypto companies. Republican staff at the U.S. Senate Banking Committee posting on X, the FDIC is going to eliminate the use of reputational risk as a component of bank supervision. This follows the committee's passage of Senator Tim Scott's FIRM Act, which would codify the elimination of reputational risk across all federal banking regulators. U.S. President Donald Trump's crypto czar, David Sachs, following up, big win for crypto. The FDIC is following the OCC's lead in removing reputational risk as a factor in banking supervision. Reputational risk may sound good in theory, but it was defined as the potential that negative publicity regarding an institution's business practices, whether true or not, will cause a decline in the customer base, costly litigation, or revenue reductions. In practice, this vague and subjective criteria was used to justify the debanking of lawful crypto businesses through Operation Choke Point 2.0. Banking criteria should be objective and quantitative, not based on the potential for untrue stories. Thank you, Senator Tim Scott, for your leadership on this via the FIRM Act.
Friends, DeFi is having a moment. Uniswap Labs web app and wallet connect you to the excitement. Swapping and bridging are simple, low-cost, and lightning-fast across 13 chains, including Base, Arbitrum, and Unichain, the new Layer 2 network designed for DeFi. Thanks to deep liquidity on Uniswap Protocols, you get minimal price impact on every trade, now with even greater efficiency through Uniswap v4. Swap, send, on-ramp, off-ramp, and bridge into a bright future. Get started at uniswap.org.
Fidelity Investments is in advanced stages of developing its own stablecoin. The Financial Times reporting that the Boston-based financial services giant plans for the token to serve as a form of digital cash. The token would form part of the company's strategy to enter the tokenized government bonds market. The news emerges just days after Fidelity filed paperwork to register a blockchain-based version of its US dollar money market fund. For more news in the morning, subscribe to Crypto Daybook Americas on coindesk.com/newsletters. Get the latest crypto news headlines and price data analysis.